Thursday nights in the NBA, right here on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan with you, joined by Doris Bird, Craig Anthony, and David Aldridge reporting courtside. So a moment now to see the story for him.
And guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end. A different score than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going here tonight.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Andre Drummond is out there with Kelly Oubre. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. Then it's George. And it's Grimes in at the 2-guard spot. And for Oklahoma City, the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Holmgren and Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the small forward position. And so here we go, the 76ers to start it. Well, Doris, both these teams have the luxury of a very deep bench.
No doubt, Kevin. A lot of talent on both rosters. What that means is the defenses need to be active and aware even when substitutions are made, because the next basket could come from absolutely any guy on the floor.
And Maxey plays with so much energy. That time he wheels that one in off the contact.
Pass to Dort. Wants to get it to Holmgren and does. Hartenstein against Drummond. Hartenstein can't get it to go. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. At the top of the key, Oubre. Maxey with it. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. 76ers moving the ball around. They get the rebound. And he can't bank that one in. Dort against Maxey. And George gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Ref's calling it close already as he picks up a quick early foul.
And now just over a minute played here in the first. Gilgeous-Alexander against Maxey. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Pass to Grimes. Good on the triple.
Well, they specifically want Grimes to be in positions to catch and shoot, and you see why right there.
Hartenstein with the screen on Maxey. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Hartenstein. Basket good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And slam dunk by Maxey.
And don't sleep on Maxey's vertical. He's great at using it to hammer those down.
Pass to Holmgren. George against Williams. 5 on the clock. Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, there are certain guys you probably don't want to challenge. Andre Drummond sends it back. Boy, the offensive flow just isn't there right now. 1 for 5 to start the game.
George, no good. They're trailing by 5. The specter of injury seems to always loom over Paul George's career, Doris.
But Kevin, I think it's very hard for Paul George fans to take out of their mind completely that gruesome injury he suffered. But we've got to give this young man a ton of credit. He has managed his play and his health to a very high level, and still one of the most gifted players this game has seen.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Oubre kicks to Maxey. Pass to Grimes. The 3 from George. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. Well, it was the 76ers, their last game, a loss to the Raptors in Toronto.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Outside, Maxey. And slam dunk by Maxey.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. No scoring in this one.
But Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is a thirsty scorer, and if you concede the mid-range, he'll take it.
Now let's go to David Aldridge, who spoke with Mark Dagnall. David?
Coach said he knows the obstacles of playing against Paul George. He told me, you know he's going to have his fingerprints all over this game on offense and defense. Our goal will be to minimize how often we let him disrupt our game plan. See how long they can keep George out of the picture. Kevin?
All right, thank you, David.
A moment now to see the numbers for Gilgeous-Alexander. First in scoring. And how about his top 10 ranking and free throw percentage? A knockdown shooter, ultra reliable from the line.
And his scoring abilities are just so far out of sight. Number 1 overall right now. No one's been able to slow him down or even come close. Outside, Maxey. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Trailing by 5. Fade away. That one falls. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his second basket of the game.
So smooth, so pretty off the dribble drive. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander doing work.
Maxey against Gilgeous-Alexander. Drummond with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Maxey. The 76ers again can't hit it. George against Williams. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his third bucket of the night. Oubre outside. Back to Maxey. Shoots from the line. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. And it's 8 points for Tyrese Maxey.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
Pass to Holmgren. From past the arc. Drains the three-pointer. And that ties it up.
Now, the very definition of a stretch big, right? Chet Holmgren comes in with the reputation as a spacer.
Oubre outside. Here's Grimes. Six on the shot clock. Back to Oubre. The three from George. The Thunder pull it in. Holmgren's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Credit the defense right there. They have not allowed this guy to get going at all in this period.
76ers have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip. That's tipped. They get it back. Grimes connects from three-point range. Grimes has got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the 76ers. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. Last game he had 34 points. Pass to Holmgren. Misses the three. Thunder coming to this one after the win against Boston. Oubre passes to Maxey. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Here's the three. Dort grabs the miss. Thunder trailing by 3. And Nick Nurse, Greg, the 26th head coach in 76ers franchise history.
And Kevin, known for his creativity and that outside-the-box thinking. I think it's a good fit with this forward-thinking front office.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. He's checked in for Oklahoma City. Yabusele, he's checked in for the 76ers. George passes to Maxey. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City, and this is the first season matchup for them against this 76ers team.
And remember, they won both games in this matchup last year. No small feat.
These two teams could easily end up meeting to decide the NBA championship. Tonight could be a preview of something with more on the line down the road.
Williams can't hit.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
Left side, Maxey. At the elbow, it's Drummond. Here's Grimes, defended by Dort, and he gets the bucket. Grimes has got 8.
Yeah, Grimes has the frame to work down low. I like when he gets inside.
Wallace, the pass to Hartenstein. Here's Williams, lays it up and banks it in.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Maxey looking it over. Here's Yabusele. Trains it from beyond the arc. And the 76ers lead by 3.
Yeah, spotting the open teammate there. Nice work by Maxey.
Wallace against Maxey. Pass to Holmgren. Back to Wallace. Hartenstein with the screen for Wallace. Now Hartenstein. The kick out to Williams. Connects from three-point range. Williams has got his second basket of the night.
Jalen Williams, lethal from deep, folks. You can't allow him to get comfortable.
Drummond with it. Yabusele passes to Maxey. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. This team has handed a lot of responsibility to Tyrese Maxey, but Greg, he's lived up to it.
And has grown very well into his role with the team. Shown that he can be a scorer all over the floor. Amazing to think how far he's come in such a short amount of time.
That free throw, no good. And Greg, when you're facing the front of a back-to-back, how much does that affect you as a player?
Before and after the game, for sure, it's on your mind. But once the whistle blows, you have to live in the moment. You can bet the coaches are very aware of it.
Looking at who's out there now for the Thunder. Williams, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Aaron Wiggins comes in for Chet Holmgren. And it's Alex Caruso in for George.
And Maxey really just does everything for his team. A selfless young player.
Pass to Williams. Williams kicks to Wallace. Oubre against Williams. 4 on the clock. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Oubre on the wing. Outside, Maxey. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. Let's take a look at the 2K leaderboard for a moment and the point guards that have been cashing in on all their opportunities at the free throw line since the All-Star break. The 4th spot held by Tyrese Maxey.
They are as reliable at the free throw line as you're going to find in this league, and that's something we've come to expect from the point guard position.
You know, but even so, don't take for granted what this group has done at the free throw line. They deserve a ton of credit for the work they've put in to achieve that level of consistency and excellence. Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now, because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
Tries from the block. Williams with the block. Wallace outside. Williams, a screen on Edwards. Wallace, the pass to Williams. In it goes. That's his 3rd bucket. He's missed 5 so far.
Sometimes pick and roll action is about footwork, and Jalen Williams shows you exactly that right there.
Pass to Oubre. 1:30 left to play in the first. No good on that one. And it's Wiggins with the ball for the Thunder. Out to the right wing. Caruso with the ball. George picks him up. Wiggins from outside. It's hauled in by George.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thank you. Jalen Williams is a do-it-all dynamo for the Thunder. Coach Mark Daigneault said, "We've cross-matched him onto centers. He'll shift them to a point guard. It's hard to explain how impactful that is for you. You have a great offensive player that you're also moving all over the lineup." Kevin?
DA, the versatility. That is pretty special. Here's Wallace. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Wallace has got it all tied up now for Oklahoma City. George with the ball. Scoreless thus far. Offline with his three.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Now here's Williams. A wide open look here for Caruso. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. Now Butler. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. It's George on the wing. 1 second left, and some nice defense there to end the quarter. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for the Thunder. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. We'll get you back to the action after this break. Getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And for the Thunder guys, what stands out to you so far?
I love their effort, contesting shots, trying to intimidate here early on.
Well, as a shooter, when the ball is sent back in your direction enough times, it can certainly have an impact on your mind.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it. It's a 3-point game. Their last game, a win against Boston, looking to carry it into this one.
Well, it's easy to score when you're facing very little resistance. That's why their offense looks so good now.
Well, give them some credit for taking advantage of a weak defense and capitalizing on every mistake.
Higgins is out there with Williams. Then there's Cason Wallace. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Caruso in at the 3 spot. That's the group for Oklahoma City getting going here in the second.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Doris, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has a chance to go down as one of the greatest Canadian basketball players ever.
Kevin, that is a bold statement when you consider that the great Steve Nash, 2-time MVP and one of the best passers in the history of the game, is of Canadian descent. But this guy, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, is putting together quite the resume. Let's just hope he can sustain that stardom.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Cavaliers Jr. at the line for 1.
What's up?
Free throw, good, Oubre. Greg, we know about the Euro step, but is the D-cell the next move that's getting more notice?
I think it is, Kevin, and you can see players have quickly incorporated that into their arsenal. It's been fun to watch, man, and I tell you, it creates some uncomfortable situations.
Well, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander facilitating for his team right now. What a pretty pass.
Here's Oubre. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Williams has got his 4th rebound in this one. Wallace kicks to Caruso. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Wallace outside for 3. And Gilgeous-Alexander the bucket on the assist by Wallace. And now it's a 9-point Oklahoma City lead. Gilgeous-Alexander's gone a terrific 6 of 8 shooting from the floor. Here's Yabusele. He's guarded by Williams. Here's Oubre. And that one, good. That's now 8 points for Kelly Oubre.
Well, how about the length and athletic ability of Kelly Oubre Jr.? Go ahead in there.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Butler. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 6. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. One guy who now seems to be a perennial MVP candidate, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Doris. He is rocketing up the charts.
He is, Kevin. There's no doubt about it. He can consistently put 30 on you like it's absolutely nothing. He gives you everything else as well, including incredible leadership and great teammate skills.
And the first one drops.
What you love about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is this young man's work ethic. He is a gym rat who's always looking for ways to improve.
Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both. Doris, do you think the Oklahoma City Thunder has the best young core in the NBA?
Well, they are absolutely loaded with talent, Kevin. Not only that, they fit together. Now they've got a perennial MVP because Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has inserted himself into the best player in the game conversation and a rising star in Chet Holmgren. Look out!
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander after the made shot from Kelly Oubre. It's good.
What an aggressive mindset in this period. He's starting to take over.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Thunder.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
We've also seen them show a willingness to take advantage of the mid-range opportunities. The defense conceding these looks, and they're cashing in.
That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander. Well, the ascension of Jalen Williams, Doris, has been swift and very fun to watch.
Oh, absolutely, Kevin. He became very quickly in his second season a number 2 option and, frankly, borderline 1A option. And it's not just his offensive game, Kevin. This guy has become a stout defender. He's got the perfect NBA frame, and he fits in personality-wise.
Here's Yabusele. Rebound by Jang. Over in the corner, Caruso. Goes back up. And Wiggins with the layup. Wiggins has got the lead up to 12 now for the Thunder.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Hartenstein, he's checked in for the Thunder. Dort comes in for Wallace. And Philadelphia making a change here. Edwards dishes to Butler. Pass to Bona. Edwards a screen on Hartenstein. Here's the teardrop. The Thunder pull it in. Up top, Gilgeous-Alexander. Edwards defending. And now a chance to see what's coming up for the Philadelphia 76ers. On Friday, they'll head back home to host the Indiana Pacers. Then on Sunday, they'll be facing Kyrie Irving and the Dallas Mavericks.
You know, nobody loves playing on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see exactly what your team is made of. This team is going to find out a lot about itself over the next stretch of games.
And he can't get the first one.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Good on the second free throw.
Boy, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has become a walking bucket, folks. This is now an elite NBA scorer.
And he's going up for the alley-oop. It's stolen by Hartenstein. Dort against Walker. Dort kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Dort. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. The 76ers trail by 13. Pass to Edwards. Fires the three. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. And it's Oklahoma City's ball. They're on a 17-7 run. Now here's Wiggins. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Defended by Butler. Hartenstein with the screen on Butler. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. 76ers have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Walker finds Butler. Here's Bona. There's the killer two-handed slam.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket, guys, still shaking. Butler against Gilgeous-Alexander. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 23 points.
I'll tell you, he's in a rhythm and playing with purpose. Great first quarter, even better in the second.
Butler against Gilgeous-Alexander. And Butler, here we go, can't cash in from close range. The Thunder leading by 13. Down low. Wiggins, right side. Dort kicks to Caruso. Pass to Wiggins. A three. Good on the three-point shot. Wiggins has got 5 points so far.
And this really is the story of the game. They've been outstanding from beyond the arc, especially in the second quarter.
They set the pick. Here's Bona. Pocket 6. Back to Walker. A three ball. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession. As we approach the playoffs, let's now take a look at what is shaping up in the West. Look at Oklahoma City. They are the favorite right now to lock up the #1 seed come playoff time. Sitting in first place right now and not looking like they, are going to be slowing down at all.
Check it out, Oklahoma City. They've gotten off to a terrific start this year. We knew they were capable of playing terrific basketball, and so far, they have not disappointed.
Yeah, and there really hasn't been any feeling out process for them at the start of the season. They were in peak form immediately.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 25 points in the game.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Drummond passes to Butler. They need this. And he lays it up and in. Butler's got his first basket of the night.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Dort against Maxey. Shoots from 12. And Oklahoma City again with the bucket.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
The 76ers trail by 18. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Maxey. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on Gilgeous-Alexander.
Probably the last guy you want to foul out there. Maxey almost automatic at the strike.
He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1.
And just a top-notch free throw shooter this year, all the way up there at 88%.
First free throw is good. A different look for Oklahoma City. Holmgren, he's checked in for Williams. And it's Williams in for Alex Caruso. Philadelphia also making some changes. George is checked in for Edwards. And it's Quentin Grimes in for Butler. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And so it's Dort with it. He brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in the corner. Shot clock at 6. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Another miss by Philadelphia.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
You've seen, Doris, Paul George's journey from role player to MVP candidate.
There's a reason, Kevin, Paul George is one of the most emulated players in the league with young people. His game is so well-rounded, and maybe his best attribute is his adaptability. Paul George is equally comfortable either being the lead man, or if need be, he can play with 2 or 3 other stars and still be effective. Really incredible.
Here's Drummond after the made shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Now here's Williams. 7 points in the game. Outside, Dort back to Williams. Oh, good with the triple.
Absolutely tenacious, guys. Stuck right on him defensively, bothered that shot.
Sure. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got 5 rebounds tonight. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Hartenstein.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as he'd like.
Oubre's checked in for the 76ers. That free throw good from Hartenstein. The 76ers trail by 21. Outside, Maxey. Pass to Oubre. Drummond with a screen on Holmgren. And it's Drummond with the jam.
Drummond, a huge target rolling to the rim.
Oklahoma City's gone 7-15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. Oubre against Holmgren. Oubre with the steal. Pass to Grimes. George with no one around. And the 3 off target.
And still, he's scoreless. Boy, they could use just a little bit of help from him.
And the dunk by Hartenstein.
Continues to develop his playmaking abilities. Gilgeous-Alexander is an unselfish team player.
Philadelphia with the ball, following the score by Oklahoma City. Lets it go from the wing, and he hits the jumper for 2. Maxey's got 4 points in the quarter.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
Outside, Dort. Outside, Williams. To the middle. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The basket is good off the assist from Williams. Williams has got his 3rd assist on the night. The 76ers trail by 21. Out to the wing. Here's Grimes, defended by Dort. Jacks up a 3. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
Boy, this guy has been terrific. The rest of the team, however, struggling.
I now would send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Thunder take it one step at a time. All-star Shai Gilgeous-Alexander says, I think we all stay in the moment, and that's why we've been able to get better. Attack the day, the program in front of us. We all have the right intentions and want to win at the end of the day. Kevin?
A bad attitude growing by leaps and bounds. Thank you, David. And here's Maxey after the 3-pointer from Chet Holmgren. Oubre, good. Oubre's got 12 points in the game.
You see the athleticism and the length. Oubre able to get his shot off inside. That's a high percentage look for that young man.
Holmgren finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
Just no chance there for the defense. Major size disadvantage. He's got no business trying to stop that slam. Just get out of the way.
Now, here's Maxey. 16 points for him. Philadelphia moving the ball around. 13 feet away. And the rejection by Holmgren.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Dort kicks to Holmgren. Here's Hartenstein. He has 7, down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Some solid defense from Maxey. And so it's Oklahoma City with a 21-point lead to end the quarter. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Here with Nick Nurse. Coach, the efficiency wasn't there in the first half. What adjustments do you need to make?
I thought we got pretty good shots, and if we're not going to score, it makes getting our defense set up difficult. So we got to keep shooting them. Hopefully, start making some of them.
Well, you can't score until you shoot, Coach. Thanks. Back to you.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Welcome, and fellas, what a half it's been for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, also known as SGA, and he hasn't been MIA today.
I got to shout out Gilgeous-Alexander tonight. He's making the defensive effort that the other team is displaying look college level. He's using his speed, his agility, and he's doing great tonight.
Oh, yeah, he's chopping it up out there, just like Ernie in the kitchen.
Ooh, Ernie, you in the kitchen?
Yeah, stay away from those sharp knives, boy, I tell you that. And now, as the regular season marches on, here's how things look in the West as we near the final stretch.
I think for Oklahoma City, they've been phenomenal. All the lofty predictions, the expectations, they've all come true. Now comes the hardest part in the postseason. Every team is going to be gunning for them.
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
With the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
I don't know that you necessarily think of him as someone who's going to create for others, but boy, all night he's been willing to make the extra pass.
And on the floor for Nick Nurse as we get into the second half. They've got Drummond, Oubre out there with George. Then there's Maxey. And it's Grimes in at the shooting guard. To the paint, Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And attacking the rim. Holmgren making excellent use of that height inside.
Here's Grimes, defended by Dort. Down low, it's stolen by Hartenstein. Outside, Dort, and it's Gilgeous-Alexander in the corner. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Drummond's got 11 rebounds in the game. Oubre can't get it to go.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And he comes up with the deuce. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 33.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Stolen by Dort. Jumps up. A huge slam. The perfect end of the fast break.
Well, you see the combination of Lou Dort at his best. Makes the steal, gets in transition, and scores it.
Maxey against Gilgeous-Alexander. Three-pointer. Maxey, no good. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Pass to Holmgren. This one for 3. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Drummond's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Holmgren with the steal. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Inside. And there's Holmgren. That's good on the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Timeout called the 76ers. Well, DB, it didn't take long, did it, for Holmgren to live up to his draft status?
Holmgren, Kevin, was an immediate impact player on both ends of the floor. At his size, to be able to shoot with range and the rim protection he provides, it was absolutely worth the wait for his team. This young man has got a toughness that has shocked even me.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Bob pass to Oubre. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
I'll tell you, you put it anywhere around the rim, and Oubre's got the reach to go and get it.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Outside, George. Back to Oubre. Maxey passes to Oubre. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Grimes. The 3. Oubre can't get it to go.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Williams dishes to Holmgren. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams. Williams has got 5 assists in the game. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Maxey kicks to Oubre. Back to Maxey. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And looking at some numbers for George, he's definitely been getting it done since the All-Star break. He's getting around 16 points a game, almost 2.5 steals, and 5 rebounds. He's been nothing short of fantastic during that stretch. Offense coming very easily for him.
And so much of it, to me, is his ability to read the floor, make the right decision, and then go right after the action he wants.
And the first one at the line is good. Maxey hits them both. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Now here's Williams. 7 points in the game. Lots of room. And there's Gilgeous-Alexander. That's good on the assist by Williams. Williams has got his 6th assist on the night. 76ers have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. Oubre sets the screen for Maxey. Pass to Oubre. Now George. Back to Oubre. Here's Grimes. That three off target. Had some space there after the little pump fake.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
To the left side wing. Holmgren wide open. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Oubre, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Sinks the triple. Maxi's got 21 in the game.
And Maxey wasting no time, clapping right back with his own triple.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Makes it off the glass.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now, here's George. He has yet to score. Oubre outside. Drummond with a screen on Holmgren. Oubre inside the three-point line. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Pass to Grimes. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Williams kicks to Dort. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's hauled in by George. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Holmgren against Maxey. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Holmgren.
And give credit to Maxey for just being aggressive inside, earning that whistle in the process.
Taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And Oklahoma City going with a whole new group out there. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Yabusele's checked in. Both good from the line that time.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
To the inside. Here's Wallace. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Now, here is George. Still yet to score.
Listen, that's a look he can hit, but right now he can't throw it in the ocean.
Here's Joe, defended by George. Back to Wiggins. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Chance now to take a look at some of the steal numbers over the scope of the last few months for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
I feel like he hasn't been paying as much attention to the defensive aspect of the game as he needs to. His steals have dropped over the past few months, and he needs to get back some of that fire on D.
Free throw good, Wiggins. And the 76ers with some changes. Edwards, he's checked in for Kelly Oubre. And it's Butler in for Maxey. And both free throws good for Wiggins. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Drummond with a screen on Caruso. Butler against Caruso. And that one's good by Butler. Butler's got his second basket of the night. Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Wiggins, a screen on George. Here's Wallace. Paul George with the steal. Butler on the way. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
Boy, the long ball has been another point of emphasis for this group tonight. Their shooters are finding open spaces and firing without hesitation.
No good on the free throw. And he sinks the second. And here is Caruso. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Pass to Wiggins. Shot clock at 5. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Joe can't get it to go. 76ers have gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. George against Wallace. Looking to get back on track here. The shot by Butler. Nobody around. Cans it from downtown. Butler's got 6 here in this quarter. Thunder shooting it very well tonight, around 57%. Williams finds Wallace. And here's Wiggins. Off target at the rim. Philadelphia's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Edwards with the screen for George. Launches it. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Defensive foul.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And high-quality numbers for him all season long. How about 81 from the line?
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Williams has checked in. George, no good on the free throw.
You cannot give Paul George these extra chances. This guy is deadly from the free throw line throughout his career.
Wiggins passes to Wallace. They get a hand on it. Lays it up and banks it in. Wallace has got 6 points.
Well, what a job punching the ball to the interior and finishing in the paint. Nice.
Here's George. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
We call that masterful use of the pump fake. Paul George effective getting guys to jump on it.
And he's just had 1 attempt at the line earlier.
2 shots.
Throw good, Paul George.
Boy, Paul George continues to prove himself an elite offensive threat.
He makes one of two that time. Oklahoma City leading by 23. Williams with the ball. 7 points in the game. To the paint. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, easy call.
For Oklahoma City, they have shot the ball well from the free throw line, 8 of 9.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one goes. Isaiah Joe, he's checked in for Wiggins. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Lonnie Walker, he's checked in for Paul George. So he gets them both. Now Butler. 8 points for him. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Butler's got 10 points in the game.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
Wallace drawing the double team on the wing. Williams. He's looking for Joe and finds him. And Joe Edwards will bring it up for the 76ers. Here's Yabusele. Back to Walker. Williams with the block. Wallace against Butler. Caruso nails the baby hook. He has 5.
I love the efficiency he's playing with tonight. Not scoring as much as usual, but he's been effective, and they're winning.
Pass to Bona. Left side, Walker. Yabusele kicks to Butler. And it falls over the rim and in. Butler's got 10 points here in the second half.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Williams looking over the floor. Gets an open look and hits.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. Thunder out in front, delivering the blowout. And for 2K Sports, we'll be back here at Paycom Center right after this. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. They've got Kaysen Wallace. Aaron Wiggins is out there with Williams. And it's Alex Caruso. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the guard position. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Walker with it. Williams picks him up. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Personal foul.
And the league clearly focused on making regular season games matter. Do you think more steps are coming?
Well, let's give the league credit because they've left no stone unturned. The play-in, the in-season tournament, the 65 games rule, all implemented with that in mind.
And he makes the first. And so Walker nails both of them. Oklahoma City leading by 23. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down hard and nasty.
Boy, that SGA dunk was right out of the highlight reel. Woo!
And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Wallace against Walker. And it's sent back by Wallace.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Butler against Gilgeous-Alexander. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Gilgeous-Alexander.
Clearly a foul.
We've heard some players, Doris, propose that refs should be fined for missed calls, especially with the game on the line. What do you think?
Kevin, I couldn't disagree more. First and foremost, the level of accountability for NBA officials is unprecedented. And keep in mind, there is discipline for high-profile mistakes and mistakes of all kinds. Every single game, every single call is evaluated, and you see their progression in terms of, yes, they'll officiate in the playoffs, or no, they won't. We are right where we need to be.
Good on both. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Gilgeous-Alexander against Butler. Good on the shot. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 points in the quarter.
There's so many ways Shai Gilgeous-Alexander can create for this offense. He's becoming one of the top scorers in the game.
Pass to Edwards.
Under foul. Alex Caruso. Third personal foul. 13 foul. Shooting for Philadelphia, Edwards. At the line for 2.
First one falls for him. GA, what effect do you think the rule to limit flopping has had since it was put into place in the NBA?
Well, I do think we're seeing less theatrics, and there were fines before, but a flop now might impact the game itself. So I'd say it's been a bit of a deterrent.
About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Gilgeous-Alexander deciding where to go with it. And the slam dunk by Wallace.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. Here's Walker. Connects in the foul line jumper. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. They've got the Pistons ahead of them in their next game in Detroit. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. Pass to Wallace. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Williams, a screen on Edwards. Clock at 4. Here's Caruso. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Alex Caruso. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Caruso. Dort, he's checked in for the Thunder. And so Caruso nails both of them. And the league limiting players from making public trade demands, which I guess makes sense. That's a big change from the past, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it saves franchises from being put in a tough spot, keeps a player's trade value high, which helps the team they're leaving.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Butler. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Listen, we know the mid-range game is in this guy's arsenal, but you wonder, should he have moved it just one pass more?
Well, overall, there's a team getting the better looks here in this second half.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
To the middle. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And Greg, everyone loves talking trades. Future first-round picks have been moved quite a bit of late, and that's been kind of interesting.
And, Kevin, a lot of teams that don't control any of their future first-round picks. With so much pressure to win now, GMs are willing to use draft assets.
The first one falls. Maxey's checked in for the 76ers. Second free throw, no good. And it seems each season more things can be subject to video review. Are you a fan of that, Greg?
You know, I'm a fan of keeping the game moving. I'm not sure I'd get rid of review, but I sure would like the league to find a way to speed them up.
Got a piece of it, and it's out of bounds to the Thunder as Oklahoma City retains possession. Chang, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Aaron Wiggins comes in for Jones. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Just 3 to shoot. Here's Caruso. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Outside Edwards. Outside Butler. From deep. Kept alive.
Thunder foul. Jones. First personal foul. 15 foul. At the line for the 76ers. Bona, 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. And the second free throw, good. Doris, why is there so much parity around the NBA now?
Yeah, Kevin, I think the new salary cap rules have certainly contributed to what we're seeing in terms of that parity. Super teams are more difficult to assemble. The talent is more evenly spread. And obviously it has made for a greater level of competition. What could be better?
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
James. Shooting 1.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. 1 shot.
And that one misses. For Philadelphia, they've gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Maxey passes to Butler. It's deflected. Second shot opportunity. The Thunder pull it in.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
Jang with the screen for Wallace. Over Edwards. Edwards with the block. Outside, Maxey. There's the pick. Basket number 8 for him on 13 tries. That's 62% so far.
Offensively, Maxey can be such a problem. He attacks you with that relentless energy.
Joe passes to Jang. Higgins outside. Wallace outside. Pass to Joe for the 3. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Butler's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Maxey. Yep, it counts. Maxey's got 4 points in the quarter.
And with how explosive Maxey is, he's not your average guard in the paint.
Here's Joe. Lets it go with a 3. The rebound by Yabusele. Yabusele's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Well, this has not been his finest hour, but give your teammates some credit for doing the job of stepping in.
Here's Maxey. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Wiggins has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Joe with it. Greg, every year we have the Best Teammate Award. What are some of those qualities that you admire in a great teammate?
You know, Kevin, you want guys who make you better and who make it fun to come to work every day. In the end, teammates are like family. So trust, commitment, and just enjoying being with one another, it matters.
And that one falls for Joe. A different look for Oklahoma City. Williams comes in for Jang, and it's Williams in for Aaron Wiggins. And Joe drops them both. And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for Philadelphia. Oubre on the wing. Outside, George. And he's good on the 3-ball.
Boy, nice job by Paul George to make himself available. Gets to his spot and gets it off quickly.
Now here's Caruso. Joe in the corner. Wallace outside. Just 5 on the clock. Inside and stolen by Drummond. Maxey against Wallace. Maxey kicks to Oubre. Maxey with the screen on Williams. Pass to Maxey. Here's Grimes. It's deflected. Wallace against Maxey. Joe in the corner. And it's sent back by Drummond.
Well, you can't teach size, just the old expression, and Andre Drummond making his presence felt defensively.
Oubre outside. Down low. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession.
That looks like a lack of focus. You've got to question what he was trying to accomplish there.
Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Williams has a screen for Wallace. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Philadelphia shooting a pedestrian 36% in the 4th quarter. The offense not doing their best work of late. Here's George. Great touch on the 16-footer.
You know, you have to like that he's still getting quality touches and delivering now after getting blanked in the first half.
Wallace with a screen on George. Here's Caruso. And he converts the layup. Caruso's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
Maxey passes to Oubre. Outside, Maxey. No good from outside. Thunder have gone through the fourth quarter shooting 50%, 7 of 14. Wallace outside. Pass to Williams. Fires for three. Good on the triple. Williams has got his first 3 points of the game.
It works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work. Well, you're trying to answer the three, but you force up a shot that he would have been better off passing up.
Now here's Caruso. He's guarded closely.
And he's easily been their best rebounder tonight.
He's competed for every missed shot. Feels like he's quicker to the basketball than anyone else out there.
From deep, George. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Caruso finds Wallace. And Wallace gets double-teamed. Back to Williams. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. And it's Paul George with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Every year, Norris, the NBA has a few points of emphasis they want to make. Anything you'd like to see emphasized?
Yeah, I think, Kevin, one thing that has to happen is we have got to give the defense a greater chance to succeed. We've tilted the game too heavily in the offense's favor, meaning too often at the rim, there's foul shots given for marginal contact. I think the defense has got to become more involved in the outcome of games.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Fourth personal foul. Team is in the penalty. Shooting for Philadelphia, Kelly Oubre Jr. At the line for one.
Kelly Oubre Jr. entered this league as a dynamic athlete, excellent in the open floor, but give this young man credit. He's worked hard to develop the perimeter game that's absolutely critical to success.
Here's Wallace into the lane, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Kelly Oubre.
15 foul. At the line for your Oklahoma City, Wallace. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And that one misses. You know, Doris, I'm not sure many people take into account what a grind the NBA season is.
I couldn't agree more, Kevin. And listen, these guys have the best of what's available. They stay at top quality hotels. They have incredible professionals that take care of them. But there is no making up for a lack of sleep when you've played a game at 8 o'clock at night, you leave the arena at 1, and you may arrive in your next city at 4 or 5 a.m. and tip off that night at 7, and this goes on week after week. It is not easy.
Pass to Drummond. Now here's Oubre. Knocks down the 3-ball. Oubre's got 10 points in just the second half.
Boy, you love to see this level of awareness from a big like Drummond. How about that feed to his teammate?
On the wing, Wallace. He's covered by Maxey. Offensive rebound.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Thunder.
And the big difference here was accuracy from three-point range.
And once they started sinking shots, it really stretched out the D and created other opportunities. And anytime they got space, they seemed to just knock down another triple.
And these guys have played very well this season, and this win tonight, guys, will push their win column up to 55.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
This guy putting on a passing clinic. If you want to know how to run an offense, roll back the tape from this evening.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And here's Maxey, Drummond the screen, inside, and Drummond throws it down.
Boy, power play by Andre Drummond. He has made a career out of stress testing the rims.
Now Caruso. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.